Well, Hellfire, it is Rock the Riff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. And back with some more Ghost. I'm excited to hear this second instrumental track on this record, prequel, however how I'm supposed to pronounce it. Uh, I really dig the other instrumental, Miasma, or Miasma. Still having a hard time pronouncing these names. So I am curious to see what we've got going on in this one. Let's dive on in. I already like the creepy melody. Let that bass ring in. Yeah, that is some awesome sub bass coming in right there. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I've used that term in the last couple of songs I've checked out. I'm hoping I'm using it right. But that's what it is to me. I mean, it's a bass, but it's like a. I just remember when I fooled around with GarageBand, there was like these sub bass samples that it had, and I mean, they're just like super. Like I can't even imitate it. They're uh, they're rolling and everything. What is that? Like a kind of like a flute thing or something? There. Once again, this track is just showcasing how much I really dig the mix and master of this record. That I don't know if that would be my favorite element of this album, but it's up there. The mix and master of this is killer in my opinion. All the instruments sound so good and everything, especially with the instrumental stuff going on. Yeah, look at that darker melody. I don't know why that just made me think of like the piano players in the saloons of the westerns. That's just what the image that popped in my head for that one. Okay. That was cool. I was gonna ask if they play this song live, that one little section just a second ago where it was left and right. Do they have the stage fight one another? That don't even make no sense. Do they have that split on the stage as well? And it seems like the band is kind of going at each other. That would be a cool image, like the ghouls with the guitars and the ghouls with the pianos and everything, like da 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 da. That would be really cool. I just feel like I'm being serenaded. Yeah. Like this is the first thing I'm doing of the day. I got practice going on and I'm still trying to bounce back from this head cold and everything, but like this is just vibing me out so much. Like it's super chill. Really, if I had a morning toke, I would probably just be zombied out and chill to this so much. I dig all the instrumentation that's going on in this. I wish I knew. I wouldn't mind watching like a studio version of this. If they had video footage of them in the actual studio doing this song. If it's not broken up into parts and stuff like that. I mean, I know that's the easiest route to go about recording music. I mean, my own band does it to a certain degree and everything. Like it's weird in our regiment. Basically, we get our drummer set up and our Jamie King, the guy we're working with, he mics everything up on our drummer set, and then we do a scratch run, and he gets all his volume levels where they need to be, and then we normally do, we kind of hype on our drummer. We call him One Take Hogan because he literally, out of all the songs we have out, and that's including all the songs on our first album, our newest single, Doppelganger, and we got one coming out on February 13th. Keep that on the down low. But he does it all in one take. Like we always pick with him. I was like, Hogan, what are you going to do the day that we go to record a song and you can't nail the drums in one take? But it's pretty cool. So now I'm just sitting here taking my experience and imagining what's going on with all the musicians and instruments for this track, and just wanting to be a fly on the wall in the studio while they're recording and everything. Because I dig all the stuff that's going on. Gives me Pink Floyd vibes. And I like Pink. I'm a big fan of Pink Floyd. Excuse me. That was a lot more chill than what I expected. But I dig it. Alright. Lot more chill compared to my miasma. Let me attempt to say this. Helvetesfonster. Helvetesfonster? Maybe. I don't think so. Excuse me. I still got a mean ass cough I'm trying to get rid of and everything. But yeah, this was a good one. Four horns all the way. This was really, really, really killer. I feel like people thought I disliked Witch Image a lot too. Which is, in my case, I'd have to go back and rewatch everything that I exactly said. I thought I had made it clear that I really dig Witch Image. I just wanted a badass guitar solo in it. That was the only thing that I was really hoping that track would have, as guitar heavy and his drums and everything was going on with it. And even Pro Memoria, now that I've had a few people comment saying that it's kind of like the tale of the Roman general that would have a guy walking around behind him saying that you're only human, you're gonna die, like you're not this, that, you're gonna die. That kind of put that song into a better context for me, and I think I'm starting to get behind it a little bit. I do agree. I wish I remember the name of the YouTube handle, but they were like, they kind of were in the same boat as me. The one line that repeats itself throughout the song about don't you forget about dying, don't you forget about your friend death, don't forget that you'll still die. I do think that that could have been more clever and changed up slightly throughout, and I think that would have like took away my issue with the repetitiveness. But it is what it is. Tobias Forge is still a genius, musical genius, writing some crazy stuff. Uh, and it's just like if he wrote all of this, kudos to him because this is really cool. I feel like for me this was a true instrumental track, and all I can say is where I play in my own instrumental band. Like this seems more like what we would write ourselves because you have a point A, point B, point C, point D, point E. Like we don't really like. We do have songs where we repeat certain things, but we try our best to change them up just enough. So I guess you could say technically we don't repeat ourselves throughout our tracks most of the time. And I feel like that's what was going on with Helvetesfonster. That's the most. That's it, man. That's how I'm gonna say it. Helvetesfonster, because the accent on the O, the two dots. I don't know what exactly that's supposed to do. Just makes me think of a smiley face going ooh. But that was a cool track. And I just wanted to say those statements about the previous songs. Uh, I maybe part of my issue or not issue. Part of it is this head cold is killing me right now, and I feel bad that I have this head cold, and I'm still checking out these tracks, because I'll be honest, I feel like shit, and I had that bit of aggravation already going into these tracks. So maybe I didn't give enough. Maybe I wasn't fair enough on the last ones and stuff like that. But at the same time, I mean, what issues I had, I mean, I'm pretty sure I said them and everything. But either way, we're coming up on the last track of this album, and I'm excited. So far, I think I could safely say that Prequel to me is my favorite sounding album so far. The mix and the master on this record to me is just, it's pristine. It's creme de la creme. Meliora was pretty close. Uh, Infestism, my mom. Infestum, my mom. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't know if I'll ever be able to say that one right. There's a special place in my heart for that second record. And I did have somebody ask me if I'm ever going to make a video rating uh, my favorites and stuff like that. And that will have to be something. I'll have to figure out how to do that. I'm not exactly sure. I'm still trying to figure out how to do all this shit. But y'all, if y'all leave me some comments, let me know how exactly that would go about. Because literally that would be, I don't know how short that video would be. And then I don't have an editor to like actually post like pictures of what's going on and stuff like that. I can edit to a certain degree. I'm not that technology savvy though. But yeah. If this ends up being your first time to my channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me some pros and cons. Helvetesfonster is badass. And I really dig it. If I had to judge out of the two instrumentals off this record, I would say that I think I like this one slightly bit more than Miasma. Or Miasma. But Miasma is really good too. Really, there's not a song on this album that's bad. Some are just clicking with me more than others. And yeah. So, stay positive, stay rocking, and I will catch y'all in the next one.